It probably will be.
Yeah. Probably turn into the whole week. Beep week, 2K13. That one sounds...
It's that door. I can see it move. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Oh, it's me. Hey! Welcome to this Bieber Day. We're going to talk about Justin Bieber. It's Tuesday.
Shouldn't have said it that early.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Should have masked it until we got halfway through and said, oh, yeah, by the way.
We're going to hook them.
Bieber Day.
Now they have to listen to hear what we have to say about Bieber.
Turns out we all like him, actually.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I like about Bieber.
Hey, we got it this time. It's Tuesday.
No.
I'm Justin Shank to my right.
Koopa.
To my left.
Private.
Control station.
Powerful Christopher Lee.
We got birthday boy Nick. Yay! It's his birthday. All week. And Lizzie Gertie. Yeah. I guess we can kind of like continue from yesterday's episode. Which is easy because it's all the same day for us.
Yeah. The illusion. The idea behind CISPA is good because it's national security and obviously, people don't like America. But just the problem lies in the fact that so much of our government, like behind it, is all these like major lobbyists and major corporations. So it's like what they want to do with our information is where it gets sketchy.
Right.
Like, I'd say, like, just the government by itself and, like, our information, it would probably mainly be for good. Yeah. But the fact that so much of our government is now, like, funded by corporations, that's where it gets messy.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
I mean, like, if the government wants to, like, check my emails and phone calls, I really am not concerned. Because, my emails consist of, like, free
Poop
cycle.
jokes.
Poop jokes, free cycle, like, I forgot my password on every website every day. So I guess they could hack my Reverb Nation account if they wanted to,
Yeah.
But,
I guess a lot of it is just, it's just stepping stones, We let this go, but, we let the Patriot kind of fly by, and then, you let it just, and then all of a sudden, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Without being watched.
Well, I mean, but it's kind of, having these stepping stones kind of slowly happen. The Patriot Act, went by came about at a very good time for that type of thing to come about. Mm-hmm. The terrorism freak scare of, those couple years. That was the time when that bill came through and everybody was like fucking for it.
What's interesting? I just watched this I watched the Daily Show the other day, and Jimmy Carter's on. And
Jimmy Carter's still alive?
Yeah. Well, he's got a big foundation. He's doing a bunch of different shit. It's pretty interesting.
He's really alive?
Yeah.
Only president still alive.
I'm George Washington.
When Clinton was in office, Jimmy Carter went over and kind of put together a treaty with North Korea, and they were all about it, and they were ready to do it, and they had and they were getting a contract ready to go and signed, where North Korea said, yeah, we're not going to build nuclear warheads, and we're going to ally, and kind of be somewhat friends with the United States. And then Clinton leaves office, and Bush comes in and throws that fucking sheet of paper right in the garbage. Yeah. And hello, 2013.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny little situation they got going on there.
But North Korea, I mean, if you like, they have them sign that shit. And, we'll be good boys. Like,
yeah, so just because they signed
it's not like that shit hasn't happened since then.
Oh, I'm not
like,
saying
there's been, sanctions against them.
Well, there's never been anything like that since or
yeah.
even really before.
Right. But there's been sanctions, from the whole UN against them for plenty long. And if you're gonna defy the UN, you're gonna defy any fucking thing that you're signed with. If you're gonna defy, the United Nations, like every fucking nation saying don't fucking do this. If just because they passed something, especially because Kim Jong-il was batshit crazy anyways too.
Right.
They were gonna do what they were gonna do no matter what. I think. But we've given them stuff. We've given them food, and we've given them aid over the past couple of years. We've helped them, and they still are just like, "Oh, fuck you, America,"
Oh, yeah, but that sounds right. Was that the actual audio recording? It's just, I think it's a little bit more dusty or kind of sketchy now because now it's that Kim Jong-un guy, and I think he's 20.
He's
in
he's
No,
our age.
30. I think he's 30.
He's
he's
young as
27.
shit,
Dude.
Yeah, I think he's 27.
And it's just like being that young and you have all that fucking power. It's like,
Well,
I'll hop babes. You know,
Well, and he's grown up under the influence.
Well,
of
like,
previous.
I mean, look at it, man. Like, are there any other fat people in North Korea except for him?
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, but is it really? But that's the where it kind of gets weird too. Like, is it really him? Is he really the power at play? You know, or is he literally just a tool of all the same generals and advisors that were advising with his dad that want this power trip to continue? Because he loves America, man. Like, well, he loves American culture.
Kim Jong-il did.
Kim Jong-un loves American culture. His son. He loves basketball. Dennis Rodman was the fucking ambassador to him, dude. Yeah. Like, he loves basketball. He loves, like, pop music and all this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he likes American culture. So, like, it's kind of that weird thing. Like, well, you know, is it really him in charge of this shit? Or does he have 20 fucking generals from his dad's regime still hanging on? Just being like, this is what your dad would have done. You know, he would say, bomb him and make this shitty video. Like,
There's Kim Jong-il actually made a book on, like, I don't know how you describe it, but basically, like, his thoughts on theater was one book, film was another, and maybe music was the third one. But I totally bought him as gag gifts for some of my friends.
Oh, nice.
Because it's basically like how to make the perfect movie according to him.
Yeah.
So it's really funny.
That's awesome. Lots of explosion.
Have pie hit in face. People like pies in face.
I don't know why I picture it being like that episode of The Office, the special agent Michael Scarn. Like when they catch Michael Scott writing the script for the movie. Like, what is it, like Midnight, something like that? But it's like Michael Scott wrote the character as him in this movie and just changed his last name to Scarn. I'd be like, Kim Jong-il, main character, you know, like, because he's crazy. But yeah, North Korea's fucking crazy. They're bluffing. They're just nonstop bluff. They're like, oh, we're arming our missile. It's ready to launch. They raise it up for like 3 hours. Like, okay, take it back down, guys. Like, obviously everyone's not accepting our bluff as being like serious. And, you know, plus their missile range, like you've seen those maps of their missile range.
Oh,
they couldn't hit us.
Yeah.
Like, they'd have to like daisy chain 5 of them together to like blow up like back to back to even reach us, you know. And they're stupid because like, well, no, like you saw that picture, like when they had the picture of him signing the papers saying like, okay, we can, you know, this is my order that we are at war with South Korea and that we are going to bomb American bases. The picture was him at his desk with his advisors, and in the background was like a bunch of Korean and like you could see some lines on a map, and translated it said plan to bomb North America. And the lines, you could put a US map there and it was like Los Angeles, New York, Washington. Like so they're not really that bright about the whole thing anyways. They're like, you know, it's like, oh, propaganda picture.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, secret plan. Like, you know, it's just like they're just fucking dumb, man. But they have no input militarily anyways because no one wants to help them do anything, you know. So like,
Yeah,
who they, you
even
know,
China's like, nope.
oh yeah, like I mean, especially when like they're only kind of allies, just like
Those, he's like, don't do that. They owe us money, man.
Did we want to talk about that Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un, Justin Bieber.
They're both
Same thing. They should start a duo, a music duo.
anti-American psychopaths.
I mean, because like you know, I've kind of said before, like I always kind of give the prerequisite. It's just like, you know, like, oh, people just like, oh, you know, like why should you bitch about them? You know, it's like, you know, whatever. But my feeling is, I think if we let enough people know about his stupidity, that'll cause enough of an uproar for him to just stop what he's doing.
No, I don't think that's
No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna bitch anyways.
Pogs, man, pogs.
Headline: Justin Bieber says, Anne Frank was a great girl. Hopefully, she would have been a believer. So let me follow up. So basically, Justin Bieber did a tour of the Anne Frank house or whatever like that. And then, like, you know, like most, you know, like kind of historical places, you know, they have like a little guest book you can sign and stuff like that. So he signed.
God.
He signed.
Oh God.
Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully, she would have been a believer. So now, obviously, just like, you know, all like most of the people who have like heard about this, I mean, because it's blown up, and people are just like what the fuck? It's just like he's like totally missing the point
Of everything in the world.
Yeah, like people calling Bieber a little idiot and who is way too full of himself.
Can someone shoot this fucking kid already? Like, fucking Christ, man. Like, it just like seems like nonstop. He's just like dumb, like he's just stupid. Like that whole like the what was that when we first started doing Podstache, that basketball thing, like the that little video clip where it's like, okay, true or false. Bieber is German for basketball.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Bieber, German for basketball. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then he shows him what it
Yeah.
says. He's like, I don't know what that means. If you're asking if I like basketball, I do. Like, like fucking please die. Like, but then like, have you guys seen the new Psy video? For his song Gentleman?
About that too. I haven't seen the video though.
It's fun. Like it's just another. It's trying to ride the coattails of Gangnam
Yeah.
Style, but like he's wearing those goofy, stupid fucking harem pants. They're like super tight around like your lower legs, but the crotch goes down to like
hammer pants.
Hammer,
Yeah.
pretty much. But like Hammer wore like it was Hammer. It was like the late '80s. Like, it looks like you dropped a Duke in your pants, man. And like Justin Bieber is like wearing these all the time too, and it looks so fucking weird, man. It just looks like shit in the pants at all times. Like,
I've been a bad baby.
I don't know, man.
There's so many things about fashion that I just don't get. Because there's a fashion.
What's wrong with blue jeans? Like, what is wrong with jeans and a fucking shirt?
Yeah, there's an upscale fashion
American.
place in Chicago that it's men's fashion, and one of the new looks they had for the spring was like, the upper half was like a typical like suit, coat, and tie and everything, but then the pants were camo and like tight. I was like, how do those two things go together?
Leggings?
Kind of.
Well, I know what you mean. Like, if you've ever watched like those runways,
fashion
and
show.
you look at this stuff and you're like, 75% of this no one will ever wear.
It's like art.
Exactly.
It's
like,
not,
and
it's
I
not
don't
for
get
wearing, it's for art.
it. Okay.
But I mean, that's like the joke about it, though. They call it fashion, but it's just fucking call it art, man.
Yeah.
Or fart.
Wharf Fart Center. But I mean, it's just like these stupid looking pants, man. What's wrong with people wearing regular people pants? I don't know. I'm old. I feel like I'm getting
maybe in the 50s these were on the runway. There was like
blue jeans.
What are those?
Fucking blue jeans.
Yeah, fucking blue jeans, Jason.
What?
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 Huh?
Fucking Jason?
I said I called him Jason by accident.
Oh.
That's right. Blue jeans. Yeah.
Bieber.
Beeper.
A believer. I can't believe he like. What
He
if
probably
he's
like drew
sitting down
stars
and
around
like,
it and shit,
how
too.
can I? What words can I put in with my name? Start doing that with my name.
Was that like? But
Like
I mean,
think of things I could put into a sentence to like, like follower.
Bieber.
Yeah.
Capitalist.
What?
Like capitalist, but capitalist.
Yeah.
We need a phrase for Koopa.
Brodanus. I got nothing. I quit.
It's cooptastic.
Cooperific.
Yeah.
Recuperate?
Yeah. I'd recuperate.
That Hitler had some good ideas. I really hope it was a recuperated like me.
Yeah.
What? You missed the point of that.
Cooper Scooper?
The Cooper Scoopers. I don't know, man. That just seems like. Was this like the first time he's ever heard of Anne Frank? Like seeing this house, it's like he had never ever heard that name in his life. So like he goes to the house and realizes like, did he even like read anything there? Did he even see the word Nazi, or was he just like, oh, picture? Oh, look at that girl.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of person that like
Oh, she's too skinny.
when he goes to the concentration camps, he's like, wow, you could fill a lot of pizzas in that oven. And it's like,
Cool, a train.
yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
You wonder how many people got down and dirty in these showers.
Why were they wearing these clothes? So dirty.
Why's everybody mad?
Yo, it smells gassy in here. Like mustard. All right, I kept it going a
Too far. Too tsunami.
Yeah.
You guys,
The Beiber cost.
What'd you do? I just got that. Sorry.
Fuck, it hasn't been funny then. And then it went away. Just gone.
Still got 5 minutes.
Yeah. I had some
5 minutes.
So you've heard the new Bieber release.
What? Oh, yeah.
You've heard the new Bieber release.
So wait, what's the Psy song? What's it called?
Gentleman.
And does it sound exactly the same?
It's similar. It's like I don't know.
That's good enough.
It could be worse. The video is actually pretty funny. Mm-hmm. Like, cause like the whole premise of the video is like him walking around just being like a dick to women, like pulling out their chair when they go to sit down and shit. Like, and then he's just like, and then like the face at one point. It's like, so it's pretty funny because it's just pranks, and I'm really into prank videos lately. It's like all I watched all day today.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, there's some funny prank videos I watched though.
Here is a good prank.
Okay, time for next prank.
Put screwdriver next to outlet and be like, it will scare your
Totally
friends.
freak out
I
the
was,
roommates, man.
I was
They'll be
listening
pretty
to
pissed off.
like the news like center on Stitcher, and they were talking about it, and like I guess to get like an expertise of one hit wonders, basically they brought on like the guy from Chumbawamba. And well, first off, I know Chumbawamba was a band for 30 years. Like you could have
What?
fucking fooled.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess they were a bit.
What was that song?
I'll get knocked down, but I'll get tub thumping.
Yeah.
But it was so funny too because it's like the reporter like repeats. He's like yes, that was your only hit, and that's the only like just. He's like, well, yes, but I'd like to think we like shedded some of those fans, and people really appreciated what we can really do.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but that's the only hit that you're really known for, right?
All right.
He's like, yeah, but we wanted to do something different each album. Yeah, but tub thumping, like that's what they want to hear, right? Well, yes, but
So is Tub Thumper at the end of their 30 years, or
It sounds like it's probably like right in the middle. I would imagine if they've been around, because they're still around or no?
I don't keep up. I don't keep up on my Chumbawamba.
Well, because I remember like the music video for that song. None of them looked that old. Like their mid 30s, so that was probably like middle of their run.
We came out of the womb in guitars.
How old are you? 28. Wait, what?
oh god, what an awful song.
Agreed.
There's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better or worse than Walking on the Sun? Smash Mouth.
Ooh.
Worse.
I
Tub Thumper
really
was
hate
worse?
Smash Mouth.
What,
I don't
what's
mind
Walking on the
Smash. I
Sun?
really don't mind Smash Mouth.
no joke.
Might as well be walking on the sun.
You all know it.
Body was coming.
See, like I never disliked Smash Mouth that much. I get the joke, and I know they're like a total fucking like funny.
I think a
like,
lot of it
goofy
is that
joke,
we just.
but
I think a lot of it is just that it's just over pushed. Like if you heard that song once, you'd be like, "Yeah, it's not my thing," but you would never talk about it again. The problem is that when it hits, they're like, "Let's do it every hour."
Yeah.
And then on multiple stations, so you change stations, and then it's there. It was funny. I didn't bring this up, but on the show yet, but we were drinking a couple weeks ago. And I was like, and I think I've said it, like Bruno Mars is like just being blasted over everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I told Chris, I was like, dude, $10, or I bet you if I put it to 103.5 right now, and it's just random timing, it'd be fucking Bruno Mars.
Sure shit.
Sure shit, it was Bruno Mars, dude. and that happens all the time, dude. Like it's ridiculous. But when you hear that shit all the time, Led Zeppelin's the same way. I don't dislike Led Zeppelin, but I dislike that they've been played so much that I'm not going to sit down and listen to their songs. It's like fucking it's just so repetitive because you've heard it over and over and over and over and over again. It's like I can't enjoy it anymore.
Well, it's like what? Yeah, I had the same thought. Like, because like oldies radio is just playing Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
All the loops are
Why?
awful.
Why can't oldies radio play like rock and roll like from the 50s and 60s? Like,
Right.
That's what oldies is to me. Not like. But I guess we're all getting older, so
Yeah, the
Well,
80s
that
is
or I
oldies
suppose
now.
you need
Yeah.
like Sirius or something, because aren't there like 50s channel, 60s channel? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
need
goes by
something like
decade,
that.
which is
Yeah.
awesome.
or just an iPod.
Which, what was it? The Andrews sisters, is that their name?
Yeah.
From 40s or whatever, 40s or 50s.
Yeah, 40s.
We were headed to a gig, and Johnny Marlin's the first person I've ever heard someone say, "I don't care what anybody says, the Andrews Sisters fucking kick ass." I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard Andrews Sisters and kick ass ever before in the same sentence.
Yeah. Well, it's like that always like that's always been the funny part about like enjoying like older music like jazz and shit, you know. Like, because I remember in high school, like, I was hanging out with, like, all the kids I hung out with in high school, like, all music nerds. And at one point, we were, like, we had, like, a hotel room because we were, like, playing a gig in Chicago or something with the high school band. And I was just, like, you know, we weren't drunk or anything. We were just high school kids hanging out. But I was like, dude, Duke fucking Ellington. And they're like, I guarantee that might be the only time someone has said that in that exact tone of voice. Like, especially a 6'3" metalhead. Like, yeah. Johnny would say something like that.
Yeah, he would.
Old music is fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just like, because, like, you kind of, but Andrew especially, just like, they're like all about like the 40s, that 40s music, that.
Portillo's.
Yeah, Portillo's music. And it's just like, it almost like sucks the life out of me. It's just like it makes me tired. It's just
Because you're mentally filling yourself with Chicago style hot dogs.
Oh, Italian beef.
He sees a guy playing a trombone and it turns into like a sandwich. Louis Armstrong just bites a cheeseburger.
Fuck, what was I gonna say about old music?
I just said how it makes me tired, and
I mean, yeah, I really don't listen to the much before like the 50s, but it is kind of interesting to think about that, like in the 40s, that like pop music was swing.
Yeah.
So like when people got in their cars and turned on the pop station, it was all swing music.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like
Well,
mind-boggling.
And with the same thought I was having like about like rock and roll and rockabilly type of stuff, it's like you listen to that music and it's like the most. I mean, in our generation, it is so non-threatening. But at that time, that was like the guys who would pull a knife on you, listen to like, you know, Gene Vincent and shit, you know, like.
Wait, and that's the other thing.
I'm gonna knife you. You know, like, it's so like it's just, yeah. But it's like that weird thing. Like nowadays, it's like, oh fuck that old shit, that ain't nothing, you know. And it's like, you know, you hear like rap is scary music nowadays.
raped to
Like,
Ella Fitzgerald.
Well,
I'm gonna poke your best. I guess that joke.
yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because also in like World War II, like soldiers like sitting in trenches were listening to like, you know, Count Basie or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
and then they'd go out and kill some Japanese people. Like,
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
You know, like like all these documentaries, you see like these guys in Iraq listen to like metal or rap or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing like 50 years ago is all like, it's like,
I'm walking out the street, gonna get someone to me. Kill a fucking Nazi!
Say hello to my sweetheart.
Do it for the Jews! Wait, what? Glenn Miller, all right!
Johnny!
yeah.
It's funny to think about. That should be the brain sushi video.
Yeah.
Like, you know, World War II, someone just like, yeah, dude, yeah. Just like slowly amping up more and more.
Here comes the trumpet solo.
Do it for America. Do it for the saxophones.
Oh, that's awesome. We're good for this episode.
Awesome.
Yeah, be right back. Oh, I need to be hungover more often. I'm feeling pretty good tonight.
I have a beer for all of us to taste.
A beard?
That too.
Oh, I just didn't ask. You ever played at the White Tavern, Brian? Naperville? No. Okay. I don't know, cause like we're gonna show there May 24th. I don't know if they're looking. They only have us and the Ugly Boat so far, but it's for like some little birthday party. So I don't know if they need more bands. I just probably die. Cause Brady said she was trying to get you guys in there too.
You awake?
Yeah.
Really?
So.
Oh, I'm so wired right now.
Brian, just keep in mind the wedding's the next day.
Oh my god, you guys are getting my